get 10 players. I want to get at least.
He grabbed him. He's grabbed his arm. That's not a good screen. Look at this nigga. And he balled too, bro. He's so fucking trash, bro. I swear to God, bro. If I was 6'2", I'd be able to beat that nigga, bro.
Welcome back, ZBD, episode 15. Back for another one. Man, NBA heating up a lot these last few weeks. Round one, a lot of good matchups. I think last episode we were covering a lot of the playing games, just kind of going into the first rounds, but we have missed the last few weeks. Just been a lot of stuff going on, work, moving out, etc. But we're back now, and we're gonna make that time up, cover a little bit more time than we have in these last few. Just getting all these playoffs done, jumping into fucking NFL draft, what's all happened within the offseason over there in these next few episodes. But tonight probably just cover first round NBA.
Yeah, a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some injuries, happened in the first round, key injuries on some teams. You want to die the Thunder Suns first? Is that?
Yeah. Well, what major injuries?
Well, they came back now, but Ant-Man going down.
Okay.
For Minnesota, Aaron Gordon for Denver. I guess not major. There were. I feel like another player got hurt too. Maybe on the East.
I can't really.
We had a concussion too.
I think going in the West Side, like Thunder 4-0 against the Suns, and then jump down to Spurs 4-1 against the Timberwolves. Both of those series were pretty solidly handled by the favorites. And then Nuggets, T-Wolves, and Lakers, Rockets were the other two that were a little bit more competitive. So we'll start with go Lakers, Rockets, just kind of a summary, like knowing that Lakers don't have Luka and AR AR came back for the last game, but yeah, so knowing that they didn't have them and the Lakers were still up to go 3-0 on them, and they probably should have won Game 4, I'm tripping. The Houston sold Game 3, so they should have won Game 2, but the Lakers were able to go up 3-0 on them without Luka and Austin Reeves, which was definitely impressive. Which was able to take them to the next rounds. The Rockets, we're kind of, I wasn't really super high on them going into the season or going into the playoffs. They had a good regular season. They have good talent with KD, but.
Count him.
Count him, bro. He was averaging the most points for him all year. So he also didn't play 3, or I think he only played Game 2 of that series. So he wasn't.
Want to go against Brown?
Yeah, maybe, but
he was ducking.
Yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying? Ducking Braun.
It's also the fact that the Lakers were able to have some good role players getting off earlier in that series. Kennard was getting off early. I think
first games.
Yeah, I think
dropped way off after that.
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, but just to be able to put up those first few games, just show what you're capable of, and just to get you through at least the first round. He's probably gonna show at least a few more games in this playoffs where he can.
Maybe not against OKC.
I don't know. I don't know if he'll put up another 30-point game, but
why not?
It was good to see that though. It was good to see Marcus Smart also play good as well. He was knocking down a lot of threes, and
Uchi Mara too.
Yeah.
He has money from 3 that whole series, dude.
Yeah.
Shot fantastic. Every game, even the games they lost, he shot good from three almost every single game. He played his part. All of them did. I mean, I think you got to give also a nod in JJ Redick and coaching, right, and believing in Luke Kennard and his bench. So he really didn't have a choice to, but
just kind of play a small ball lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he outcoached the Rockets coach. He was a better coach in that series, especially when you look. I mean, Houston. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I didn't expect KD to only play one game in that series.
Yeah.
Like, I was blown away. So I think if they had KD, it would be a much different series. They probably would have won the series, especially because the role players for LA kind of faded a little bit as the series went on. LeBron kind of helped close the series. Was it game 7 or game 6 or game 7?
Game 6.
Okay, so yeah, Houston. Yeah, so I mean, they all played good, but LeBron, was the driving force in that last game.
Yeah.
And you see the numbers from a lot of those players who played good early, kind of fade throughout or through the series went on. So I mean, if KD's playing, I think they probably win, but. I mean, it kind of blew my mind that he didn't play. I didn't even see where he got hurt. I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what he was going through, but I think
bone bruise.
Yeah. No. I mean, So I mean, he had a bone bruise in his ankle, which is like, I mean, you can come back for like.
I didn't see it. I didn't see him get hurt at all.
I don't know.
He didn't play the whole game.
I don't know if it might not have happened in a game. Also,
practice.
Just practice or whatever. Yeah. They didn't really say what it was, and I feel like KD didn't. Really.
I didn't even know he was hurt going into the series. I didn't know when they said he's gonna be out game 1.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. Yeah, no. I mean, like when they came out with that was surprising to me for sure that he wasn't playing, and that I wasn't expecting it either. But also, whoever got out of that Lakers Rockets series, Thunder blowing past the Suns as easy as they did.
Yeah.
Won all their games by 10+. I think they've won. Probably like 2 of them by 20+. Like they killed them. Shea averaging 34 points a game, and 8 assists. So he's playing some of his better basketball right now. He was super efficient against Phoenix too, and Phoenix was one of the better defensive teams in the league. They were a top 5 rated defensive team.
Really? Top 5?
Yeah. I want to say like after All-Star break with with Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams was down. They
lost Dylan Brooks for 2 months.
Well,
that broken wrist.
Oh yeah, they did. But he was healthy for them all playoffs. So I'm
just saying, but after All-Star break, so that's something after. Literally broke his wrist shortly after All-Star break. He missed pretty much the whole second half of the year.
The Suns still made a good push after that though.
Oh yeah, they did.
I feel like they didn't really lose a ton of games like that for real. I mean, because they had. Because Jalen Green was he wasn't playing he was playing better than Booker was in that okay, or I mean he was kind of playing he was putting up the same amount that Booker was, and who Green against
playing games he did
in the OKC series he was doing more than Booker was. Yes, he was, bro. Yes, he was. No, bro. He put up 21, 26, and 23. Booker put up, he barely put up 20 any game. He put up 23, 22, 16. So I guess they had the same amount, bro. Booker didn't have one game over 25 in the playoffs against Phoenix. So coming out of your you're supposedly best player. I mean, he was
the best player.
He was getting.
Game too.
It's tough that you got to come up against the best perimeter defense with OKC.
Think about it. You know that bitch is over. No matter how good he played, Devin Booker could have played out of his mind. Motherfucker could have averaged 40 points a game. They still would have fucking lost. Like, it don't matter, bro. Like, everybody knew whoever got to that AC, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
No matter who made it, I'm gonna play in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew it was a done deal.
And we saw OKC's bench. The depth that they have was getting off in this first round against the Suns. I really let me look up who specifically, because I feel like probably Isaiah, I want to say Isaiah Joe had some pretty good games. Jared McCain also tonight had a pretty good game against the Lakers. I know that's skipping ahead a little bit, but Caruso definitely been. I know he's been solid. I know he was solid for him against the Suns. He's got experience though. He's going to put up defense and offense.
He's specifically more defense. That's what they brought him in for, his defense.
But then
he's a defender.
But then with the defender though, you get those fast break points.
His offense is like Josh Hart.
The way what
his game. His points is a plus, right? Like, he's gonna go out there. You know, Josh Hart is gonna defend. He's gonna get rebounds.
Caruso can shoot when he's open.
I'm just saying, but he's not known for scoring. You know what I mean? He gonna get you 8 to 10 points a game, but he also gonna get you 3 steals. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 blocks, and he gonna lock up whoever he playing. That's what they brought him in for. Honestly.
In game 3, in game 4 in the Suns series, he went for 13 of 14.
I'm saying, he gets but he plays good defense. Get you that. He hustles. He's a player that you want on your team. You know what I'm saying? Like a Drew Holiday.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He does all the right things.
Like an Asar, bro. He's everywhere on the court, bro. He's everywhere on the court.
Yeah, but Asar can't shoot. We're talking about, you say you're someone that's offense.
Asar's shooting is a work. Asar's shooting is a work in the progress, but he's nice around the rim though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, we're talking about shooting though, and like offense. Like, Asar not known for offense. Y'all bring his ass in there.
No. We were literally talking. No, we were talking about Caruso and how defensive. I'm talking about how defensively how that brings offense.
Well, but I'm saying, but you also saying his offense ain't bad either, and that he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying Asar is kind of like a good example though, because his defense turns into offense, right? So I get what you're saying in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? What he known for is defense and rebounding. You know what I'm saying? They put the best player. I'm pretty sure, was he holding Donovan Mitchell tonight? Or James Harden, was he holding anyone of them too? I'm pretty sure he probably was.
Yeah, you
don't want K to get in foul trouble. So
for most of the night he was holding Donovan and Evan Mobley. He was holding Mobley for a little bit. When Duran. Duran and Stu had him most of the game. He was, a decent amount of the game. He was on Strus, just trying to keep him off the 3-point line. But just kind of going on, because Cleveland was switching a lot. But we'll get into all that in a little bit. But two more series in the kind of covered Suns, Thunder, covered Lakers, Rockets,
Trailblazers, and then save the best, I guess. Well, not best out of the two. Out of the Wolves and Nuggets, that's the best series.
Yeah,
the two. So
we can finish it Portland, up. We can finish up that one.
I think Portland played good, man. I'm not gonna lie. If you think about it, they didn't play it good enough to win. No, but everybody knew they wasn't going to win. But they
got beat by double digits every game, bro.
They did. That's what I'm saying. But they were up by double digits and lost by double digits. But I'm saying that's more of just mental errors and just talent being talent, right? Portland didn't have no right. Who would have thought Portland would in the playoffs this year anyways? Let's start off with that, right? The most improved player should have been fucking Denny Avila. Or that, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Avila, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Denny. I'm just gonna call him Denny. All right.
Call him
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He deserves. I mean, like, bro. I didn't see it coming with him. I did not see him being a player he is. And maybe it's just a 1 year ordeal because I've seen players in the past, or I've seen players now where they have 1 or 2 years where they kind of make you think that they're one of them like guys or whatever, and then they kind of fade, right? So I don't know if he puts up another year like how he did. You know what I mean? This year, next year. Then I'm like, okay, now I got to start putting this dude in the consideration of like top 10, top 15 players in the league. Yeah. But how he played this year, based off of just this year, he's a top 10, top 15 player. He carried them, especially with having Shaedon Sharpe out for a good portion of the season. No Dame Lillard. You had fucking Drew Holiday, which is a good piece. Scoot was a revelation for them because Scoot played good this year. Scoot Henderson played a lot better than what he did last year. You had Donovan Clingan, who played good as well. Yeah. Jeremy Grant, who's decent off the bench. So
he's a veteran.
Portland definitely is a team that I didn't think they would make the playoffs. I kind of would have. If I'm looking down the list, I can't. If we would have to pull up a list. But I'm saying like shit. I just definitely Portland. They did they did very well as far as all their expectations in my mind were exceeded this year. They have something they can build on. They have a player that they can build around. They have Lillard coming back, which, we'll see with that Achilles is tricky. Not saying that he's obviously not going to be the old Lillard. We know that. But that another veteran, shooting ain't going nowhere, right? Because he won the 3-point competition this year. Yeah. And he wasn't even fucking playing. So the shooting, we know one thing about him.
We definitly know he can still fuck.
Yeah, no matter what.
He still put it up.
He's always going to be able to shoot.
If you put him in a good system that he's...
And Milwaukee didn't have a fair cut at that. They really didn't get a chance to play together that much, bro.
They didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a fair, a raw into that shape with that. They matched them together. They didn't really pair the right players around both of them, and neither one of them could stay on the court enough to really see what could have been in Milwaukee. If you match them two in their prime, that would have been disgusting. If you match it, old fucking Dame and Giannis, like, that's nasty. Like, that's a fucking... What do you do at that situation, or at that point, as a defensive player or a defensive team? But, so, you got Lillard coming back next year, whatever. The shooting is still going to be there. The rest we'll see. But, they got something to look forward to. And they'll probably get, a top 15 pick, probably. Like, they didn't have... They finished, a little bit over 500, around 500, around there.
Phoenix, yeah.
No, not Portland.
Portland.
Yeah, so, Portland. San Antonio did what I expected them to do. If you ask me. I honestly expected them to sweep them. You know what I'm saying? Going back to that, we were talking like that game one. You know what I'm saying? Yes, San Antonio was up by double digits kind of all of game one, but it was like more of, I'll go out and look at the score, and San Antonio will be up by 9, and I'll come back, then they'll be up by 12. Then I'll come back, then they'll be up by 8. Or they'll be up by 10, and I'll come back, they're up by 2. Like, it was, they were beating up, the game, San Antonio, but Portland was hanging in there. Game, and also they were up by 20 at one point in another game, and they blew that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you talked about it, with Detroit and in New York last year, and how many games you guys were up and kind of blew the lead, right? What could have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, Portland, that's inexperience from Portland, right? And that's just talent taking over for San Antonio. Because San Antonio has an experience playoff-wise as well, but their talent, right? Eventually, talent is going to beat that shit. You just better than the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you better than somebody, San Antonio's better. But, Portland, the fact they, all bullshit aside, they could have won 2 games in that series, right? I'm just saying. If they would have stayed up, they were up by fucking 20 at the end. Who, like, why? I'm just saying, even without Wemby out being down 59-38 at the end of halftime, but then also turning around and winning by 20, it's crazy. That's a 40-point swing. That's crazy. But I'm just saying, like, to be down, but that's alarming. And then we see it, right? We see it in game one. I'm kind of going a little bit forward, but we see it in game one that we watched last night with them against Minnesota, with an Ant-Man coming back that ain't played in 3 games and he torched their ass and they fucking lose at home in game 1. I'm just saying, like, this is a different animal, right? And you said this, right? You brought it up.
Bro, Minnesota is a fucking complete different story.
Understand that, bro.
Like, Minnesota has, like, San Antonio might genuinely choke this bitch and might win 2 games against Minnesota.
That's what I'm saying.
Minnesota
like,
might fucking knock them into a different story because
you're right. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen, but it could because of the inexperience. So that's what I'm saying. You can't afford to go down by 20 against a team like Minnesota. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying against Portland. Like, you went down whatever, so you went down by 20 against a team like Portland who had no business going up by 20 anyways.
No, so I think, fucking Portland was lucky to get the game they got. Granted,
they played good.
Granted, they had a great year. Their team was solid. They beat out the Clippers and the Warriors. Yeah, no, they did. But
they played San Antonio good, man. They played as good as they was expected to play.
Bro, they won that. I think.
If they would have got blown out every game, that'd be a different story.
Bro, they did.
Not every game.
Bro, we were watching the one game. We were watching the one game they won, and San Antonio missed a buzzer beater. They won it by 2 points. They won it by 2 points, bro. OKC beat them by 15 plus every game.
What I'm saying is like, how OKC did Suns, right? That wasn't even nothing. Nobody wanted to watch that. There were a couple games in that series, the game that Portland won and the game that Portland was up by 20. And most of that first half of the first game where it was interesting to watch. None of that San Antonio and OKC was in it. That we knew what was happening. You know what I'm saying? They blew them out by 20 every fucking game. But Phoenix was never up by 20 on OKC. Never. And they didn't win a fucking game.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's all.
I feel like even in the game that Phoenix or that Portland won, they really weren't up on them that much at all.
No, but they won.
Yeah, bro,
they won a game.
They won by 2 points, and fucking didn't San Antonio have a point, or didn't San Antonio have a chance to win it at the buzzer? I'm pretty sure they missed a 3. I'm pretty sure they missed a 3, and Portland won them by 2.
Good, B-man.
But
yeah, man. Oh, okay.
I think that. So the Spurs handled them. We all knew that was going to happen. But yeah, they played T-Wolves last night. T-Wolves beat the Nuggets 4-2. Are you looking up?
Just
under that shit. Good.
It's fucking Alex. He probably on 2K. We doing damn podcast, bro. But no, they beat him by double. They did.
They beat him. They beat him handily. Every time. Bro.
Well, listen, bro.
And the one game that the closest game they lost was 13.
Hear me out, bro. The first quarter, game 1, like I was specifically pointing to, right? Game 1. We showing who won quarter-wise. First quarter is really what won San Antonio the game. They beat them. They had 30 to 21 in the first quarter. Then you look at the second quarter, San Antonio outscored them by 1 point. The third quarter, they outscored them by...
So they're up by 10.5.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the first quarter, but then you look at the third, they did outscore them every point or every quarter except for the fourth. But the third, they still only outscored them by 5 points.
So they're up by 15. So they're up by 15 going into the fourth.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And they were
the first quarter though is what won them the game. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then the fourth quarter they just outscored San Antonio.
But then they just carried on from that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But it's not like they dominate. Like that's not really dominant. I don't know, bro.
It kind of. Like in some way,
the first quarter shot they killed themselves in the first quarter.
I guess it's not dominating, but fucking
Portland kept their ears up, bro.
Bro, they had to keep the pedal to the floor. It kind of is dominating, bro, because they got a 10-point lead in the first quarter, and then they held that in the entire game. So, I think you can call that they dominated that entire game. They didn't let Portland get close.
And we'll say this right here. Okay, so look, my bad. And this one I'm looking at. This is game 3 right here. So in the first quarter, Portland wins that 29-27. In the second quarter, Portland wins that 36-32. The third quarter, San Antonio beats them by 7. Well, won them the game is the fourth quarter. They beat them 32-21. So throughout the first half and 3/4 of that game, Portland was winning. They were the better team. That's what I'm saying. Like, the game wasn't like San Antonio. Yes, the outscore, they won by 12, but they played them good, bro. You can't tell me that's not for one. I'm just saying. Nobody gave Portland a shot at all, bro, right? We wrote them off.
I mean, it's good.
That's good for them.
It's good for them that they played them good,
but they still maybe have trouble on their hand. Right, San Antonio is not maybe as good as maybe a little too early. Because if Minnesota go out there and fuck around and sweep their ass, then what are you going to say? I'm just saying, like...
Minnesota's not going to sweep.
Bro, I'm not saying they will. But if they go and beat them tomorrow, then what are we saying? We singing a different tune. And Minnesota goes out there and beats San Antonio again. And then they got to go back to Minnesota for 2. Bro, I'm just saying, anything can happen. I'm not saying they will. I had San Antonio winning this series, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so did I.
But Game 1 changed a lot in how they played in Game 1, right? And also, I was big on saying Wemby's not going to play that, but Ant-Man didn't play that great either. He didn't play bad, but you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the best Ant-Man, right?
Bro,
he got off.
He played good, bro. He was efficient as hell, bro. He played 25 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. How many points did he have?
He had I want to say he had like 18 or 19.
That's what I'm saying. He could have 30. I'm saying the best Ant-Man. I'm talking the best Ant-Man is going out there dropping 40 on your ass.
He only put up 13 shots and he made 8 of them, bro. He made like 3 for, like, bro. Like, he was
played
efficient.
good. That's why I say he played good, but he didn't play as good as he could.
They didn't need him to.
But imagine if he did, the game would have been close. That's all I'm saying. We didn't see the best Ant-Man. That's all I'm saying. We know Ant-Man's going to have one of them Ant-Man games. He's going to have a game in the series where he dropped 35, 40. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I like
if he can get to full health.
Right, man. Yeah. And Randall then, you know what I mean? Like, he still has been on and off, you know what I'm saying, and scoring. And then also you got a player McDaniel, who we just seen in the last series can drop 30 on your ass. He's talking shit to Denver. Tell them they had no goddamn defense. Nobody could hold them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean, he fucked around and told him and dropped 30 the next game on their ass. When they said nobody on their team.
I mean, dude, he
defense.
fucking... Bro, no.
That's kind of funny as hell.
I mean, bro, just the fact that Ant Edwards and DiVincenzo both went out for...
And still won.
And both went out for Minnesota, I think, in Game 3.
We can lead to that, to fucking the Denver and Timberwolves.
So they went out in Game 3, I think. And
same game. Same game, too.
The same game. And I can't remember what the series was at that point. Was it 1-1?
When it went up? No, I think it was up.
Or I think Minnesota.
They're up 2-1, Minnesota was. I don't know. Because, Denver won the first game, Minnesota won the second game, and they won the third game. So I think it might have been a third game. Yeah, because the next game they came on and blew them out.
Yeah,
without both of them. Then Denver
when
won.
They weren't expected, and then
Denver won a game.
Won after that.
Yeah, yep. So I mean they're up 2-1 going into the. You know what I mean?
Going into the game where they didn't have Ant and
blew them out.
DiVincenzo. So yeah, I mean, fucking. Seeing the Timberwolves do that on the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray's
on Jokic.
God, he trash.
I mean,
fucking trash. We got a Denver fan right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, fucking. I don't give a fuck if you average 24 out the series. I don't care. You come on in Game 7 and put up fucking 10.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't give a damn, bro. I'd rather you fucking do what Cam Johnson did and average fucking 9 throughout the series and come on and drop 27 in Game 7. People are going to remember that more than you fucking doing what you did. Ain't nobody going to give a fuck. You could have averaged 40 points a game in this series and you come on and drop 5 or 10 in the next game. That's all motherfuckers going to remember. You know what I'm saying? Like that last fucking game. I'm just saying, bro. Like Jokic did what he could with what he fucking had. With no Aaron Gordon.
He did everything.
Yeah, with no Aaron. But I mean, I can't even.
He averaged 26, 13, and 10.
Out of my mouth, knowing that they had no DiVincenzo and no fucking Ant-Man, it's hard. But I also know I gotta excuse a portion of that because Aaron Gordon was there, because he is more essential than DiVincenzo is, but not as more essential than Ant-Man, obviously, right? I mean, if I was to lose a player out of the two, I'd rather lose DiVincenzo than Aaron Gordon, just because of the role he plays for Denver and the importance and how many clutch shots we've seen him hit. We've seen DiVincenzo hit clutch shots too, but just Aaron Gordon.
How many defensive?
Defensive in defense, right? Like their championship run, they put him on players 1 through fucking 5.
Yeah.
Right, and he's IQ. Like he just plays a great game of basketball, makes the right plays, and he's just a fucking player that you want on your team.
Not playing for Denver because he only played, I think, 1 game, if that, maybe 2. Mm-hmm. And then so it was. I mean, it's
others from Minnesota is what. Who the fuck
the others? Ayo Dosunmu
fucking dropping 43 fucking points. I mean, who's seen that coming? And then also in Game 6, Terrence Shannon dropped 20. Yeah. Right, and then Naz Reid. That's different. I love Naz Reid. That's a guaranteed 15 every fucking game.
Yeah,
he gonna get you 15. And he a big man that can handle that bitch, bring it down, shoot, do it all. So that's what's the difference. That was the difference in the series. They had the AOs. It's funny. The AOs of the fucking of the worlds. And the fucking Terrence Shannon he played decent.
And then you still had Julius getting off for 15, 20. You had Rudy going for 5. Like, bro, he was getting some points.
Yeah, Rudy
he was playing good defense. Yeah. Like, bro.
Yeah. But everybody but him. I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you. But he did a good job on Jokic. I'll say that he did a good job.
I was gonna say, bro, because I think
especially because Jokic's best averages in his career have become against Rudy Gobert. So that's why I thought he was going to absolutely fucking destroy him this year. Because last year, and they've matched, this is the 3rd time they've matched up in the playoffs in the last 3 or 4 years. Denver won the first time, Minnesota won the second time, and Minnesota won the third. The first 2 times, Jokic destroyed Rudy Gobert. He was in that bitch killing his ass. So I just expected. And he played great. I mean, he still fucking shot close to 50% from the field. Yeah. Or 51 or 52, something like that. Average 25, 26, 13, 7 or 8. So for anybody, for any of that measures, we look at his names, not Jokic, Luka, or any of those seven players. You looking at, hold on, right, you like, who the fuck is this dude? You looking at okay, this motherfucker's a problem. But because his name is Jokic, we expect him to average, to do what he did last year, and to put up fucking 35, 40, and 10 and 12 every game. He didn't, because of Rudy Gobert, and I got to give him the credit. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of his. Obviously, you know this. I'll give him the credit for that, but I still think he's a bum. I'm not a fucking fan. I just don't think the dude should have ever won 3 defensive players of the year. Maybe 1, whatever, sure. 3, there's no way. I can go down the list those years. You just tell me a year and I can remember. I can name off at least 3 or 4 better defensive players because they can hold 1 through 5 or 1 through 4. He can't hold 1 through. He can hold 1 and 4. If that, he's not holding. He's 4 and 5.
You put him on an island.
He's a wrap. He's not any for 1, 2, 3. Anybody at the 1, 2, or 3 is cooking his ass. So that's what I'm saying. I've seen way better. Wembanyama is a better defensive player than him. Way better. I can understand if he had 3 defensive players in a year. I can understand that. That would be something at the end of the day when you he has 3, he already has 1, he had 3. I'm like, okay, I can see that. Watching him play, I've seen Rudy Gobert play, even back in Utah. It's a fucking bum. That big, bro. There's no way that you can't fucking turn around and make a shot. You 7-2. And you going against 6'9" and 6'8", dunk the fucking ball. There's no way. Whatever. Anyways, it don't even matter. Jokic don't got no athleticism. I just seen him dunk on some motherfuckers that was bigger than him. You 7'2", come on, man. I'm just, and especially if you spend your whole time in the paint, right? They'd be different if you was a shooter. If he was like somebody where you're okay, you need to get in the paint. You shooting too many threes, but you just sit in the fucking paint and don't do nothing. I've been critical or criticizing your boy during lately, but at least when he get down and he get the ball, he dunking that bitch. Or on somebody, you're dunking it. Rudy Gobert's not doing that.
Or he's fucking going up for that offensive glass.
Yeah, or an oop, right? That's what I'm saying. Rudy Gobert, that's cool if you gonna do something if you gonna sit in the fucking paint the whole goddamn time, bro. Dunk on somebody. And during the 6'10", 6'11". Okay, mind you, if you're 7'2", it'd be different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But still, He still got to develop a jump shot, but we'll get on that at a different time. No, whatever. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say. Got some mid-range, some around the free throw line, something to back the defense off. But we'll talk about Detroit soon. I'm just saying. And I know you agree. It would help the team. We all know that. But, yeah, I think the others is what really fucking propelled Minnesota and what could propel them again in this series. Because they did lose DiVincenzo, right? But DiVincenzo has been known to be streaky and up and down. Obviously, you show if you motherfucking pop 40 on somebody, you know, they show they got the capability of scoring. So Ayo, Dasanumo, he, you know, anything can happen. And Shannon, I mean, he played I think he put up 14 points and 15 in game one of this game yesterday, which is good for a player like that's good. I mean, that's what you want.
No, I think this is his second year out.
Yeah,
of college. I think he went to Illinois.
I
want to say he went to Illinois.
Left-hander, ain't he?
Huh?
And he left-handed.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, I couldn't tell you.
But I mean, like,
so 20,
bro, just having him, Ayu, fucking
Naj Reid.
Naj.
Hey, you got a fucking veteran in Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, and then you still got solid starters that are playing right now, and fucking Jaden McDaniels.
Yep, and we ain't even gotten to him yet. I mean, that dude can fucking.
Yeah,
like,
he put up 30 in Game 7.
Huge fan of games.
He put up 30 points in Game 7 in Game 6 to close out the numbers.
After talking shit, after calling the motherfuckers out,
he put out 30 to eliminate them.
And he plays both ways.
He plays both ways, bro. He's a nasty ass defender, and he can pop that bitch on 3, and he can fucking get in the rim on your
Bear fans, but that's another player. Speaking, even on his fucking team, that's a better defender than him, is Jaden McDaniels. That's a better defender than Rudy Gobert. I've seen that nigga lock the best niggas down. We've seen it.
He did, yeah.
He's
he might be, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He makes it fucking tough.
Bro, what is he like? Is he like, how tall? Is he like 6'7"?
6'9", 6'8", about that, yeah. He made it tough for Luka last year. When they played LA in the first round, he made it he made it tough for Luka.
Yeah,
you know, them long ass, and he got like a fucking damn near 7 foot like wingspan. Yeah. He got long ass arms. You know what I mean? Like, he makes it tough for a lot of players, and who they play, they fucking play it. And Jamal Murray boxing him up. They put him on him predominantly in fucking Game 6, and it paid off. Yeah. But still, if you murder, you still ask because you got to. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if it's an ACL injury,
he's getting boxed up,
or if him finally getting his money. He got a ring and he got a paycheck, right? So he accomplished one thing that a lot of players
a lot of players don't like just in a final.
We've seen so many players get fucking major paydays or whatever, and then they just never return to that form. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it in all sports. Like, it's just like, it kind of feels like, damn, they finally got their money, not like whatever. But, yeah, man, Jaden McDaniels, he's a player that I think whenever he hits the market, he's going to get top dollar. You know what I mean? If I'm Minnesota, you got to do everything in your power to retain him. I would, if I'm them, I would retain him before Julius Randle. If I'm Minnesota, I think he's more important to their success. I never should have thought they should have traded for Cat, bro.
Just in the way that McDaniels,
to be honest,
just in the way that McDaniels is younger, he definitely has a bit more upside.
Yeah. I just never thought. I would have never traded Cat for him, bro. If I'm Minnesota, I would have never fucking traded Karl Anthony Towns for Julius Randle.
I probably wouldn't either.
Because he's a better defender, and he's a better shooter.
I don't know if I would say he's a better shooter.
And he's a better passer.
I don't know.
He's a better shooter, bro. For sure. He's a better shooter.
I don't know I don't know if I'd say that, bro.
Bro, what?
Bro, I mean,
I'm about to look up his. I gotta see, okay, bro. This nigga crazy as hell,
bro. Because the first half of this year in New York, bro, he was not playing good at all, and I feel like no, he wasn't, bro. I feel like Randall has been playing
crazy.
I mean,
I guess 31% from 3. All right, so let's see.
In Minnesota. I feel like Randall's always like he's been pretty like
37%
okay.
from three.
Okay, I wasn't just talking about three, bro. I'm just talking about.
I'm just talking about. Cat's a better shooter.
Okay,
than him,
I guess.
Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's not close, bro. And he shot 50% from the field. Julius shot 47. He's a better shooter. He's a better player, bro.
Yeah. But I'm
just saying, I was 20.
Okay. So I mean, just after the T-Wolves got knocked out of the conference finals 2 times with Cat, like
1 time.
Oh,
it was once. Okay, they had Randall. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then it was Randall the second time. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, because they made 2 conference finals. First was Towns, and then the second was Randall. Because the first one they had Towns. That's when Luka went to the finals.
So I mean, I don't know. I guess
that's just my opinion, bro.
I mean, it is hard to get.
Randall's not a bad player. I'm not saying that.
It's hard to disagree with that, but
look who's been better.
Randall is a good
New York's been better. New York's been better since they traded fucking. Look at him,
bro.
They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, yes, okay, but mind you,
Minnesota is also still very nice, bro. Ever since he left, bro, Minnesota has been just as nice.
Curry and Jimmy Butler getting hurt in that series last year against Minnesota. You the one who was talking about it when I was like, man, I fucking hate Golden State. I hate them. And you was like, oh no, don't count on Curry, don't doubt Curry. Blah, blah, blah. And that motherfucker went on drop 36 after only coming back for the second game after missing like 3 months. After I had them losing.
That motherfucker Curry can get off whenever he wants.
That's my point, bro. And no Jimmy Butler. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So, but
that changed.
But I mean, bro, that's like the same thing with the fucking this Nuggets. It's in like you can't do anything about injuries, bro. You got to play the players who you have on your team, bro.
You're right, but I'm saying you got to also factor that in. Like that's like we've all done that. That's like if you don't have your best player on Detroit. You wouldn't be you telling me now that's not the first thing you talking about, bro. Man, we had K or we had Duren, it'd be different because we know it'd be fucking different. You gotta if it's a role player, that's one thing. But if you missing your top fucking player, come on, bro. That's gonna affect. That's what I'll shake Shea off of fucking OKC. You don't want no goddamn championship. You know that, brother.
Yeah.
You know they not certain player. They can win without J-Dub. They can win without Chet. Not both of them gone, but one of them two, they can't win without fucking SGA. Y'all can't win without Cade. LA can't win without Luka. And Minnesota can get far, but they're not gonna get to no championship without Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like, but I get it. Injuries is a part of sports.
So that's part of why they traded Cat, bro, because they weren't going to trade Ant. They had to trade one of those superstars, bro.
I don't know. I still don't understand why. Why did you have to trade him? Why? I don't understand. You made a Western Conference Finals a year before. Yes, you lost. You lost to Luka and Kyrie. That's not nothing to be ashamed of.
Something wasn't clicking. Something wasn't clicking, bro.
But then you go to the next year and get to the Western Conference again, and you didn't get through. And then now, you might get to the Western Conference, but then what's gonna happen? You gonna lose again to fucking OKC. They're not beating OKC. I don't give a fuck if Ant-Man plays. They're not beating them, bro. We know that. Unless Shea's not there. That's their only chance if Shea gets fucking hurt. That's it, bro. That's for anybody, bro. The only team I think, bro, at this moment,
unfortunately,
you're not going to say, you like it, but New York to me is the only team. You know what I'm saying? Because I said Philadelphia could beat New York, but I don't think Embiid will be healthy.
That is crazy.
I don't
you
think,
say New York can beat.
Bro, they matched up good. Bro, the first game they lost by 3 to OKC. The second game they lost by 8. They match up good against OKC.
They're not going to. They wouldn't beat them in the finals, bro.
Bro, 7-game series, bro. New York is a good, bro. Okay, let's think about it, bro. Break down that lineup, bro. Think about it with me. Break down that lineup. Because we transition into the East in a minute and a half anyways. So break down that lineup, bro.
Jalen, McCall, OG.
Or Brunson, Bridges, OG, Cat, and Hart, bro. Like, you think about OG Anunoby, solid player. Mikal Bridges, solid. Cat,
McCall is a traffic cone on defense, and he's streaky as shit on Mikal. Bridges, bro.
He's a good defender. Are you smoking, bro? Are you crazy? Bro, what? That's what he's, bro, what?
I mean, bro, he's definitely known for his, bro, I feel like he's known for his offense, bro.
And defense? You're crazy, bro.
Okay,
Mikal Bridges is a
okay.
solid defender, bro. And so is
bro,
Anunoby.
he was getting torched against fucking Atlanta, bro.
Against who?
Bro,
Who was getting to win Jalen Johnson? Because he won.
Fucking Nick, bro.
Mikal Harris struggling. He's struggling to play. Only nigga that was getting off for him was McCollum, and Brunson was on McCollum.
Okay. So
We know that. We watched the whole series,
So he
bro.
might not have been
Mikal Bridges.
he might not have been struggling as much defensively, but offensively he's not, bro.
He's streaky.
Bro. New York, bro.
He's streaky,
Everybody in New York is fucking pissed as shit that they traded away as much as they did for him.
Bro, what did they really trade for him?
Like they traded like 5 fucking picks, and who was there was a player in there too, bro.
Yeah, bro, but he plays his role.
Bro, they gave away a lot.
He's not a bad bro. He fits what right now, bro. And so is Anunoby. Anunoby is a solid defender, a good defender, and he can hit the shot. Brunson is clutch.
I want him.
Josh Hart is a good defender. And you got Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench, who was a fantastic big man down low as far as defending. Can't shoot free throws, not good, but defending, yes. And then you got Jordan Clarkson, who has played good for them off the bench. Fucking Miles Bridges, who can shoot. New York is not bad, bro.
I know
they're a good team, bro. They're playing right now. They're playing how everybody expected New York to play. Because going into this season, New York was has our odds-on favorite to win these, with Tatum not playing there. Then it shifted through when Hardaway Boston was playing, and then when Tatum came back. But New York in the beginning of the season, everybody, come on, bro, with no Pacers being there.
Show these games, bro.
I know y'all blew them out every time, bro.
30.
Y'all not blowing them out this time, bro.
30,
Y'all
38,
not,
and 15, bro.
Bro, are they not playing good? They just beat a team
We beat them by
30 and then
we
50,
beat
bro.
them by 30
We're talking
twice, bro.
playoffs.
We beat them by 30 twice.
Bro, you talking about the playoffs. Didn't Cleveland beat y'all more in the regular season? I'm pretty sure Cleveland won that series.
No, we tied 2-2.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, bro. So if y'all go on,
I'm saying, bro,
Cleveland,
the Knicks,
if y'all
though.
sweep
The
them,
Knicks, we beat them by 30.
Bro, that's
2
regular
times,
season,
bro.
bro. That's
Bro,
regular
we beat them
season.
by a combined 80 points this year, bro.
That's regular season, bro. Duren ain't playing, bro. That's a different Duren now. Y'all a different team. We just seen that y'all can't count on y'all.
80 points, bro. Just fucking, bro. Like, just comprehend that, bro.
I understand that, bro.
3 games,
Y'all bench.
our point differential was 80 points against them, bro.
That's fine.
They didn't put up more than 90 points in 2 out of the 3 games, bro.
Bro.
Their offense wasn't doing anything against us, bro, because we have a top 3 defense in the league, bro. And it showed the first 8 games of the playoffs.
Bro, I understand. But the game slows down, bro.
The game.
New York is playing better than they've put. Y'all are not, bro. Y'all play good. Y'all have, bro. But y'all were just down 3-1. Y'all on the brink of elimination against Orlando team, right? Like y'all did blow them on your hand, bro. But Cade is gonna get tired at some point because what happened in that series? What was exposed? Because when Cade is not hitting, it's a wrap for y'all. You don't.
Bro, it's just, bro.
You hoping to be banking on Tobias?
The Orlando series was different, bro. Because the game tonight against Cleveland, bro. If you would have watched it, bro, we were exposing them on offense, bro. Orlando had us boxed up because, like what we were saying at the start of the series, bro. Matchup wise, Orlando matched up very well with us. They slowed down the game. And they
New York does too. And pace-wise, New York slows the game.
Dude, oh my, bro, we.
So I got a question. Do you think you're gonna beat? So if y'all match up today, whatever, you think y'all gonna beat them 20 points?
No, we're not
series, bro.
We're not gonna beat. We probably wouldn't beat them by double digits.
And also, Brunson is a different animal in the playoffs. Certain niggas are different in the playoffs. It's different, bro. When it's no tomorrow. That's what you gotta understand. When it's game 6,
Asar gonna be on him, bro.
It don't matter, bro. He gonna draw fouls, bro. That's what Brunson does. He's the most clutch player, bro. He's about to win a clutch player award again. That's what the most fourth quarter plays. When the game slows down, he gets in that paint. I don't know how he does it at his size. I don't know how this nigga does it, but he does because he gets niggas to bite and they call him foul every time, bro. And that's if Cat is not engaged.
So the Knicks are trash. They're not going to do anything. Jalen Brunson's trash. I'm talking. I just hate the Knicks. But they did play pretty good against the Hawks, though. I was pretty high on the Hawks going into the playoffs. Yeah. The Hawks, they played them pretty well first few games of the series, but then like you said, Knicks woke up a little bit. Yeah, that's actually crazy. The Hawks won game 2 and game 3 both by 1 point.
That is right. And every other game was a blowout.
Yeah.
Except for the first game, right? The first game wasn't a blowout, was it?
No, the first game wasn't. It was, 113-102. So still double digits, but then 114-98, 126-97, and 140-89. So
yeah,
they handled them.
Game 6 was crazy.
And yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see. I was going to jump ahead into a little bit against that Philly. I was surprised to see New York carry on and beat Philly as bad as they did, because they went on and beat them by 40 as well. So, yeah, they are a little bit scary the way they're playing right now. But yeah, what are you thinking about that? What did you see from that Hawks-Knicks series? What you think can kind of carry over into the Sixers?
CJ McCollum kind of ran out of, got tired. And Jalen Johnson didn't play. I was kind of watching Atlanta just to see Jalen Johnson.
He couldn't really get off like that.
Yes, and I was interested to see first playoff fucking go around. Wanted to see how he did, and just wasn't aggressive enough for me. Yeah, I'm watching them games, like a lot of really passive. I don't know if it was coaching. I don't know if it was personal or what. I don't know, but just not aggressive like I thought. And then really the others didn't show up afterwards. You had Kuminga show up the first 3-4 games, and then he kind of faded.
I feel like
they didn't have another big man. You had fucking Congo, and then they were bringing in, can't remember the other guy, but he only played like.
I feel like they were bringing in
4 or 5 games in the whole season.
Jock Landale. Pretty sure Jock Landale got traded to Phoenix. Oh, he didn't play at all.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Oh,
that's why they brought in another guy. I can't remember his name. Say last name Brian, I think. But yeah, he only played a little bit in the season, so they were down. They were downsized against New York, which is not good when you got 2 7-footers and Cat and Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench.
Yeah.
And then also, the shooting. Nikhil Alexander didn't play the best he could have. CJ McCollum played as good as he could have played. At the age he's at, to get them up 2-1 the way he did. But honestly, it could have. You look at it, could have been a sweep. They missed. Bridges missed that fucking game-winning shot coming down, and then I want to say Atlanta hit a game-winning shot. So if you think about it, they really could have got swept. Yeah, because every other game
could have been.
Except for the first game was close throughout. Like I watched a good portion of the first game. New York kind of was in control and led most of the game, but Atlanta kept it within striking distance.
Yeah,
a good amount of that game. But other than that, after that, it was a blowout every other game. So I just, I'm looking at it, I'm like, did really Atlanta outplay New York the first 3-4 games? After looking at it or seeing them being up 2-1, you might think so. But if you really look at it and deep dive and watch the games,
they really didn't play them.
Yeah, right, it wasn't like they won by 10 or 12 in those 2 wins that they won.
No, yeah, they won by 1
digits in every fucking game that they won, including the fucking absolutely beat down in Atlanta, fucking up by 50 at halftime, which is just crazy. And then, like you said, turn around and fucking pop Philly with all they guys, and coming off a big win in Boston.
3 big wins in a row.
Yeah, but just a really big one in Game 7 in the fucking Garden. Boston, no Tatum, so that definitely changed a lot in that series, I will say. If Game 7, I mean, especially the way it ended, I mean, with Boston making it a game towards the end, because the way Philly started off, I mean, they were hitting shots right off rip.
Yeah.
I mean, they started off by 7, 8, 9, I think it was like 11-2 in the beginning, first fucking, commercial break or whatever. And Philly pretty much led that whole game. We're up by fucking double digits and dominated that game. And then Boston made a run like everybody expecting Boston to do at home. But I think, if you got Tatum, the game doesn't get out of hand like that. And he definitely is a difference maker. So that definitely played a role in that game.
Plays a role in fucking Philly being able to be up as much as they were.
Yeah.
And just being able to go on runs as much. But yeah, I mean, I was surprised, because we were talking about that Knicks Hawks, so we can transition into that Celtics Sixers series a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised because Celtics were up 3-1 on them.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And
he came back and it was over.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that they took 3 away from Boston in a row. Boston was pretty heavy, or not pretty heavy, but
they were favored.
Yeah, they were favorites to win the East before the playoffs started. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm not a huge Boston fan, and I don't particularly want to see them in the playoffs. So I'm happy that Detroit's been able to make it farther than they did. That's a big thing for me. But that Philly series as well just proved a bit what Philly can do when they really have Embiid, because it's a wild card whenever him, Maxey, PG, and just their full team can get on the court together. The games that they beat Boston, they beat them pretty easily. I wouldn't say easily, but Philly was making they were responding to all their runs. They were able to make they were answering everything that the Celtics were throwing at them. And in the games that they won, there wasn't really a ton of close games, I want to say. There might have been one or maybe 2, but Philly definitely won a few games by more than at least 10, I want to say, in the games they won. And that's kind of another thing about Philly. No, in the playoff series.
Oh, yeah.
In the playoff series. But that's also another thing about Philly, because in those games against the Celtics they lost, they got blown the fuck out. But then they also got blown out against the Knicks. So that kind of gives me a little bit of confidence that they will have some close games with the Knicks, just because they've shown that they can get their ass kicked and then come back and play, literally come back and win by just come back and flip the script. It's weird. I don't know if it's an effort thing or if it's fatigue. I don't know what it is. How you can go and lose to a team by 30 and then come back a few nights later and be a different team. I really don't understand what that is. If it's a mental or just if it's a if it's a strategic thing maybe. Yeah. Because in Philly's eyes, you just came off 3 huge wins, getting yourself into the first or getting yourself in the second round. You know you don't have home court advantage, so you know you have these 2 games coming back to Philly, game 3 and 4. As long as you if you can win maybe this game 2, if not, you got to win. You got to take those next 2. Right, so Philly still has a chance no matter what. Even with New York winning this first game by 40, I don't think that they're out of it yet. Philly still they got to play solid these next 3 games. If they don't win this next one, they got to take the 2 in Philly. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I still think there's potential for Philly for sure.
I think they'll be all right.
Because I wasn't expecting them to come out and beat Boston like they did. So I'm a bit higher on them than I was. So, but I mean, the Knicks are also playing really good right now as well. So these next few games will be a good matchup because they also match up pretty well against each other as well. I'd probably say the Knicks probably match up a little bit better with them just because Cat can guard Embiid for the most part. Or I guess not guard for the most part, but he's a good matchup for him. And then I don't know. I mean, who would you put on Tyrese probably? Because you wouldn't put like
Bridges.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep Brunson out of foul trouble. Put Brunson on Edgecombe.
you think Bridges would be able to lock up Tyrese? I mean,
I'll lock him up, but
at least slow him down. Yeah.
either that or you got.
I don't know.
You got to keep Anunoby on Paul George. Or actually, you might put Josh Hart on Maxey.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Bridges
That's
on
true.
Paul
I didn't
George
think
and
about that. Yeah, Josh Hart on Tyrese. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to see. I mean, but if the Pistons could end up making it out of this round against the Cavs, then I would rather go up against the Knicks than the Sixers. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can transition a little bit
I don't
into
know.
these.
I mean, yes, Embiid might get hurt. No guarantee Embiid gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'd rather go against a fucking. We gotta go with this track record. I mean, you have to. I mean, you'd rather go against Maxey and Paul George or Brunson, Cat, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'd rather go against Philadelphia because I don't know if Embiid's gonna be there.
Yeah.
He got hurt. He was stretching and shit and doing all that in Game 6. So he's feeling some pain or something. You know what I mean? Who's to say he make it through this series?
Yeah.
We don't know. He's coming off surgery. And he's
Yeah. No, I don't know.
5 or 6 days early coming back than what most people are when you have an appendectomy. So, we'll see. But, yeah, we'll leave that and go to fucking Detroit and Orlando, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I had y'all
crazy
boys
back
done
and
for
forth.
it, man.
Yeah.
Orlando trash for that shit. But, you know, I'm not saying
You got bro.
y'all's gonna. It have made much of a difference as far as the outcome, but it would have changed strategy and scoreboard would have been a little bit different if Franz plays. But either way it goes, I gotta give you all the credit. Y'all came back from. But I said something to you also. I said, I was like, you know, the last time, fucking Orlando was up 3-1 against Detroit was back in 2003 when they had Chauncey and them when they came back. And then, lo and behold, it was up 3-1 and y'all came back. So something with Orlando going up 3-1 against y'all just ain't good for them.
It's not it.
Like, they just, but yeah, I guess they basically try going down 3-1. I don't know. But they just, you know, that's going to haunt them forever. But yeah, give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a back and forth series all game, it was a back and forth series all series. I mean, going to 7 games. Game 1, Orlando. We didn't play good in the first game. We were slow. Orlando had come off a few playing games. We had a little bit of time off. We just looked flat. Game 2, ended up winning that one in Detroit, but then ended up losing the next 2 in Orlando. And whole time, I mean, Duren, Duren's our second biggest player. Like, he was putting most production up for us in the paint, and just like, I mean, he had a hard matchup with Wendell Carter, and was, I mean, just a lot of different bodies. Like, honestly, Banchero was putting some work in on him. Like, but it was really just Wendell and him getting in his own head a little bit, and like you can still kind of see it a little bit. Like, he's kind of trying to overdue a little bit because you can see the talents there. Because even in this, I was the game tonight against the Cavs. Like he was playing solid tonight. Like, dude, he was beating Jared Allen off the dribble, because he got Jared Allen into foul trouble. Like, dude, he has the talent. It's
for 7
like
through
it's
the first 3 quarters. Like,
bro, if you saw the shots he was missing, bro, he missed a few layups, bro, that he has no business missing. It's just a confidence thing that I think he's gonna eventually overcome. So I mean, with that Orlando series, like the first few games, like they got lucky. I think that they won the games they did. Because we were really just shooting ourselves in the foot more than them actually beating us. Because defensively, the games that they won, we were still both really, really solid defensively, like we have been all year. That's our identity. But neither team was able to shoot well from 3. Desmond Bane was able to get off, and they were also. It was just kind of a back and forth, just a game of runs. So those, I think it was game 3. So game 2 and game 3, wasn't super close. Like at the end of the 4, like they beat us pretty handily. And then game 4, they were about to beat. Like game 4, they were up by I want to say 20 in the fourth quarter, but then we ended up coming back. It was close, and then go down 3-1 to a heartbreaker. But then I think since we went down 3-1, saw stat Cade was putting up 35, 55% at 3. Like, dude, he's been shooting it very, very well, putting us on our back. Asar has been our, honestly, I want to say he's been our second best player, man. Like, just, bro.
I say probably Tobias.
I mean, Tobias he's been clutch on offense. The game 7 that he had, I also did just see a stat that this was his 6th consecutive game with 20 points.
Tonight he got 20.
Yeah. But also, bro, the presence that Asar brings on offense and defense, bro. Like,
I say more defense than offense.
But
not really worried about him on offense. They're just taking his ass out the game in a lot of those Orlando games because he couldn't score. You already, I'm just offense. He had
worried about him. He had 11, 8, and 5 tonight. He was 4 for 6.
He don't shoot that much, but
yeah, he doesn't shoot a lot, bro. He likes to get close to the rim, because he can get those easy dunks, those easy layups.
9-10 points a game. Nobody's really worried about your offense. If you're in a season, you average 10 points a game, bro. Just the presence he brings, bro. On defense, yes, not offense.
Bro,
you're okay if he go out and drop 25 on you. If you'll live with that, bro.
Bro,
you're opposite team.
But the fact that he's also fucking 21, I think. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Bro, he has fucking.
He's 23.
He has fucking. Bro, he definitely has massive upside, bro.
Not on offense.
Sure. Bro, don't. Bro. I don't understand why you're counting that out, bro.
Upside on his offense, bro, his brother can give you 20, 18, 20 a game. He cannot. I'm just saying, they're the same age. Like, his brother is more, he can dribble better, he can handle the ball better. He's a little bit better in mid-range shooter. He's an overall better player. His brother is, but he's better defensively. He's better defensively.
Overall better player is not.
He is overall better.
I wouldn't say overall better. Are you telling me if they traded
right now, you wouldn't be okay with that? If y'all traded them too?
No, I would.
That's Houston's best defender. That's who
that is our fault, bro.
I understand that.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'll take Asar over a men any day, bro. Asar over a men any day, bro.
Look at the differential. Offense versus offense, defense versus defense.
His defense is more important.
Way better than his brothers.
Yes.
You crazy, bro.
Bro, you must not watch the games, bro.
Bro, I watch Houston, bro. He plays good.
Bro,
defense,
you don't.
He locks
So you don't watch Detroit though, because
he locks niggas up too. But I think think the gap between offense and defense is more. He's much more better offensively than bro is better than him defensively, bro. Period. That's what it is.
Nah.
Okay, we look at it. Okay, so a stat. We look up in the average same steals and blocks.
You gotta watch, bro. You gotta watch full Detroit games to see, bro. Like to see Asar's impact in that shit, bro. He does everything, bro. Whenever he's in the game, bro.
So don't say everything on defense, sure, but not everything, or else you wouldn't be putting up 25 minutes in game one against Orlando. If you did everything, they don't do that for a minute. Minutes out there 35, 40 minutes a game.
Bro,
what you just talking to me about
facilitating too, bro. He's putting up he put up our second most assists, bro. He put up 5 assists, and that's the second most.
So this is his brother. He averaged 5 assists. His brother averaged 18, 8, and 5, shooting 54%.
Because he was playing the point guard for the Rockets this year, bro. He was
ever played point guard for y'all? No,
bro.
He can't bring the ball. That's what I'm saying. He's much better. He's a better player, bro.
He was their primary point guard for 2/3 of the season, bro. And then they realized he couldn't do it. And then they realized he couldn't do it, so they stopped playing him at point guard.
2 steals.
Come on,
bro. A block a game, bro. The same as they both got the same stats, bro.
Bro, Asar's
your boy got him a little bit more in blocks, but steals, a min has him in.
Bro, ain't no way.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Asar, bro,
he had 4 in one game. He had 1, 3, and then 1 in steals, bro. He had fucking 8, 9 steals in a series in 6 games.
My bad,
5 games, bro. Or whatever, 5, 6 games. He had 6 steals. That's still a game,
bro. 3, 2, 2, 5, 2. Bro, nah, bro.
Look it up. I'm on it right now, bro.
Against the in the Rocket series,
postseason, bro. He averaged he hasn't been blocks, but his steals is the same. He has him like 0.3 or 0.4 in blocks. Your boy does. Steals the same. He's not that much of a better defender than him, bro. You act like this nigga can't, bro. If you put in your best, they had him on Bron, they had him on Reeves, they had him on Kennard.
I'm taking Asar over all of them. Taking Asar over all of them, bro.
Overall, you smoking, bro. There's no way anybody would say that in their fucking life, bro. You crazy as fuck. That nigga gonna be one of the first to go in Detroit, bro. It ain't gonna be Cade. It ain't gonna be Durant.
Crazy, bro.
Who's it gonna be?
You don't know.
Out of the starting lineup.
You don't watch Detroit. If you're saying Asar is the first, bro, what?
Out of your
Asar is our best defender, bro.
So who you gonna get rid of? Him or Durant?
Durant. Bro, we're getting him, bro.
You're fucking crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You're crazy as fuck, bro.
I'd rather, bro.
You
must not have seen what Asar has done for us the last 2 years, bro. 2 years he has been on everybody's best player, bro, and bro. No, because you don't watch Detroit, bro. Because you don't like Detroit. So why would you watch them? So why would you watch Asar?
I know that's your best defender. No, bro. So you're gonna put him on.
Bro,
him,
you're just gonna talk that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hear it, bro. That's
numbers.
cool, bro.
I'm showing you numbers,
bro.
I'm showing you numbers, bro. Your boy averaged 3 assists this season,
bro.
You said he could pass, and men averaged 5 or 6.
His little brother's out the playoffs in the first round because they fucking couldn't win.
Because his best player's a bitch, nigga. That's why. Had nothing to do with that. If K was a bitch, or he didn't want to play, no, their best player is KD. He's a bitch. He didn't want to play. That nigga didn't want no smoke with Bron like he texted me. He didn't want no smoke. I want to hear that.
He had an ankle bruise, bro.
He's going against a 41-year-old.
He had an ankle bruise, bro.
Yo, I bet he did.
He had a bone bruise, bro.
I bet he did. I bet he did. Fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Stop making excuses for that nigga, bro. And even in the game he played, he had 8, 9 turnovers. He didn't do shit. He was boxed up by a 41-year-old. And Marcus Smart was clamping that nigga, bro. Stop talking, bro. I want to hear about Kevin Durant. That's why they lost.
You were talking about Kevin Durant.
I'm talking about Houston in general. They lost.
I didn't say Kevin Durant's name once.
You said he hurt. Yeah, he hurt. I bet he is hurt. He had that Marcus Smart treatment. He ain't want no more of that. He said, I'm done. Take me out, coach. I'm about to go to another team. I'm about to go to the 4-5 team in 5 years. I don't want to hear, bro. Listen, you right. They in there, bro.
I don't give a fuck about KD. I don't give a fuck about Houston. A man's not better than a star.
Okay, bro. You can say that. We can take a vote. Ask ChatGPT. I bet that motherfucker saying men.
ChatGPT, bro. ChatGPT is fucking retarded, bro.
It's AI. I bet the AI know better, bro. They gonna tell you.
AI, bro. That's what's ruining our world, bro.
Yeah,
the fact that you think AI knows better is what's ruining our world.
Man, it is, bro. I know, bro. I hear you. I hear you about your boys. We gonna see, man. We gonna see when he keep breaking shots. You like this nigga just can't score. I know when Cade is 8 for 27. And you looking for a nigga to score, and he ain't the man to score. You all right? The nigga missing layups and can't hit a jump shot. Nigga sitting in the paint letting this nigga shoot.
We not going
fuck out of here. He's a bum. Offensively, not worried about his offensive game, bro. Not at all. Ever, no. 10 points a game, bro. Come on, man. Fan or no fan, bro. Like you got to realize that.
Bro, it's
just
not,
like you should have realized that y'all should have got another fucking player to compliment Cade to get you 25 points a game, to get you 20, 15 on random. You don't have that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get tired, bro. He's gonna get tired.
That is what Duran was doing this year.
Bro, not 25, bro. I'm talking about, bro.
20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you off the bench, bro. Not fucking Kevin Huerter. That's not the answer. Kevin Huerter, that nigga not even playing. I don't even see this nigga in the game.
He's hurt, bro. He's been hurt for the last 4 games, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, even if he wasn't, he wouldn't be doing shit, bro.
Probably wouldn't.
I'm just saying, y'all just need, bro. If y'all go get another player in the free agency, bro, that y'all can win a championship. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can get a player off the bench that can get y'all some points, bro. Yeah. Or a point, or you know what I'm saying? Like consistently, bro, not collective, bro. Because when you on the road collectively, they don't show up.
Yeah.
Right? Jenkins was struggling at some point.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even see
Ron Holland in the game.
Ron Holland? Bro, it's because, bro, okay, hear me out, bro. Stop. Hear me out, bro. We were talking about matchups, bro. Holland played 10 minutes tonight. And fucking, bro, did you see the buzzer beater he knocked down from half court?
I did not.
He fucking knocked down a half court buzzer beater. And bro, he played good minutes tonight. And then Jenkins played 28. He played 20.
Jenkins is your best player coming off the bench,
he played 29. He played 29.
He showed that though. He showed that.
He had 12 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 4 steals off the bench today.
He played good in the absence of Cade, bro, but it's not. You can't rely on that. It's not, bro. Come on, bro. You know this, bro. We talking about niggas who's like fucking who's bench, bro. Nas Reed, players like that off the bench, bro. Those are certified, bona fide, coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Jenkins struggled a lot through that Orlando series.
Hey, bro, everyone did, bro. Everybody did on both sides of that series, bro. Because it was just so defensive, bro. So clamped up.
Your defense is going to stay. That's one thing that's going to stay. But the offense, bro, you're not going to be able to lock down everybody every time. At some point, you're going to be able to have to score. It's going to be games where you come against. We've seen it in every sport. In games you're going to come against where his offense is that good, where they're just hitting shots that don't. You got to hit your shots, right? And y'all kind of got exposed in Orlando as far as when Cade ain't hitting, it's over. If he's hitting, yes. But if Cade is not hitting, bro, y'all offense goes as Cade goes. If he's playing good, y'all got a chance to beat anybody. But if he's not, y'all might fuck around and get blown out because y'all can't score enough. We've seen that, bro. I'm just being honest with you. That goes to what I've been telling you all year, bro. Y'all should have did more in the trade during the trade. Y'all should have got somebody. You said something. I guarantee y'all take Luke Kennard over Kevin Huerter. And he's been fading, but I'm just saying, a C.J. McCollum. A player, something like that, bro, who can spark you.
Yeah, somebody who...
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you ain't going to consistently, night in, night out, count them for 25, but out of nowhere, this motherfucker dropped 30 on you. And then next game, dropped 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jenkins is not that guy. It's different in the playoffs, bro. Regular season is different. We see in every fucking... Playoffs is when the dogs come out. When niggas is cut, that's why I talk all this shit about Cleveland. That's why I think y'all gonna beat Cleveland, because James Harden is a fucking bump. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. He doesn't. It don't matter what Mitchell does. Mitchell's going to show up. Mitchell, next game, probably drop 30, 35. Mitchell has shown in the past he can show up and score. Harden fades as the playoffs goes. Mitchell does not. He was playing great against Indiana last year when he got eliminated. Averaging like 35. But yeah, that'll do it. You know what I mean? We will see you guys next week for episode 16. I believe it is crazy to think. And also, just a heads up, we will be wrapping up season 1 relatively soon and moving into a different location, different, you know what I'm saying, area and vibe. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. ZBD out.